How many planets in solar system?
8 planets in our solar system. Name: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune.
Which is red planet in solar system?
Mars.
Which is blue planet in solar system?
Neptune.
Which is the coldest planet in solar system?
Uranus.
Which is the hottest planet in solar system?
Venus.
Which planet has most ring?
Saturn.
Which is the biggest planet?
Jupiter.
Which is the smallest planet?
Mercury.
Which is the best planet to live?
Earth and Mars.
Which planet looks beautiful?
Venus.
Which is the most interesting planet?
Saturn.
Which is the sixth planet?
Saturn.
How many planets have ring?
4 planets have rings. Name: Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune.
Which is the second planet?
Venus.
Which planet is very famous?
Saturn.
Which planet is our home?
Earth.
Which is the darkest planet?
There are 2 darkest planets in our solar system: exoplanet Dheeraj Pratap and Kepler 1b.
Which planet is pink?
GJ54b.
Which is the white planet?
Venus.
What color is Venus?
Yellow and white.
What color is our sun?
White.
How many dwarf planet in out of solar system?
5 dwarf planet out of our solar system. Name: Ceres, Makemake, Amaya, Eris, Pluto.
Which is the third largest planet?
Uranus.
What are the top 2 biggest planet?
Jupiter and Saturn.
Which is the heaviest planet?
Jupiter.
Which planet is the brightest?
Venus.
Which is the nearest planet to the sun?
Mercury.
Which is the nearest planet to earth?
Mercury.
How many Mercury to earth distance?
113.43 million km.
Which is the nearest star to earth?
The Sun.
Who is a hug ball of burning gases?
The Sun.
Which planet has lumps of ice, dust and rocks and revolve around the sun?
Comet.
What holds the star, gas and dust together?
Galaxy.
Which planet is made of rock?
There are 4 planets made of rocks. Name: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars.
How many planets are revolving around the sun?
8 planets are revolving around the Sun. Name: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune.
Which planet is a gas giant?
Jupiter and Saturn.
Which planet is only gas?
There are 4 gas planets in our solar system. Name: Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune.
How old is the earth?
4.54 billion year old.
How old is the sun?
4.5 billion year old.
How many zeros in a billion?
9 zeros in billion.
How many zeros in a trillion?
12 zeros in trillion.
What is the oldest planet?
Jupiter.
How old is the oldest planet in space?
12.7 billion year old.
How old is moon?
4.53 billion year old.
What is the age of a supermassive black hole?
A supermassive black hole is 13 billion year old.
What is the moon made of?
The moon is made of iron, metal and rocks.
Which planet has water and air?
Planet K218b.
Which planet has water?
Earth.
Which is the brightest star in north?
Arcturus.
What are the 2 brightest stars?
Sun and Sirius.
Which is the brightest star in south?
Sirius.
Is Pluto a planet?
No, Pluto is not a planet because it's out of our solar system. That is because it's called a dwarf planet.
What was the first galaxy?
GMZ11.
Who is the king of galaxy?
UGC 2885.
How many zeros in million?
6 zeros in billion.
Which planet came first?
Jupiter.
Which planet came last?
Neptune.
What is the real name of Uranus?
Georgium Sidus.
How many moons does Uranus have?
27 moons.
How many moons does Neptune have?
14 moons.
How many moons does Saturn have?
83 moons.
How many moons does Jupiter have?
79 moons.
How many moons does Mars have?
2 moons named Phobos and Deimos.
How many moons does Venus have?
Venus have 9 moons.
How many moons does Earth have?
Earth have 1 moon.
How many moons does Mercury have?
Mercury have 9 moons.
Who is the first person land in moon?
Neil Armstrong.
How many moons does Pluto have?
Pluto have 5 moons.
How many moons does our solar system have?
There are more than 200 moons in our solar system.
Do you really float in space?
Yes, in space astronauts don't walk on the floor like people on Earth do. They float around inside their spacecraft. That is because of microgravity. Microgravity seems to be weightless, so we are floating in space.
Which is the king of planet?
Jupiter.
Which is the queen of planet?
Saturn.
Who is the queen of Jupiter?
Juno.
What is the earth made of?
Earth is made of core. The core is center of the earth and is made of two parts. Number 1, the solid inner core. Number 2, the liquid outer core. The outer core is made of iron, nickel and molten rocks.
What are mostly human made of?
Humans are made of oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen, calcium, carbon and phosphorus.
How many bones in total do we have?
206 bones.
How many bones does a 5-year-old have?
A baby body has 300 bones at birth.
What is the longest, largest and strongest bone?
The femur is the longest and the largest and the strongest bone in our body.
Which is the smallest bone?
The steps.
Where is the smallest bone in our body?
In our ear.
How many stars in the universe?
200 billion trillion stars in the universe.
How many stars in galaxy?
There are about 100 billion stars in galaxy.
What are the wandering stars?
5 planets. Name Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. However, the planets move relative to the star. For this reason, they were called wandering stars.
Which is the largest galaxy?
IC 1101.
How many stars in Milky Way galaxy?
There are about 100,000 million stars in Milky Way galaxy.
Is every star a galaxy?
No, not all stars are in a galaxy. They may have once to a galaxy, but they are not part of it anymore.
What is our solar system called?
Our planetary system is called the solar system.
What is our galaxy name in India?
The Milky Way galaxy.
What is our galaxy name in Hindi?
Akash Ganga.
Which is the smallest galaxy?
Segway 2.
Which galaxy is smaller than Milky Way?
The Andromeda galaxy is not bigger than the Milky Way galaxy.
What is the oldest galaxy called?
The oldest galaxy called Glass Jet 13.
What light is brighter than the sun?
Diamond light is brighter than the sun.
What is the brightest star than the sun?
Sirius A.
How many galaxies in the universe?
200 billion galaxies in the universe.
Which is the oldest star?
The oldest star. HD 140,283.
Who was first woman in space?
Valentina Tereshkova.
How far is moon from earth?
384,400 km.
Where is NASA located in India?
In Bangalore.
What is the largest vein in the body?
The great cerebral vein.
What is the most intelligent part of the body?
The brain.
How far is sun from earth?
93 million miles.
How far did Sunita Williams go to space?
360 km away.
In which year Sunita Williams set the records for the longest space flight?
December 2006.
Who was the first Indian woman go into the space?
Kalpana Chawla.
What is full form of NASA?
National Aeronautic and Space Administration.
What is the fourth largest planet?
Neptune.
What is the first biggest moon?
Ganymede.
Which planets have the most gravity?
Jupiter has the highest amount of gravity in our solar system.
Where is no gravity on earth?
At the center of the earth.
Where is no gravity in India?
Magnet Hill is a gravity hill located near Leh in Ladakh, India.
What is the youngest planet in our solar system?
Planet K233b.
How old is K233b?
5 to 10 million year old.
How old is the universe?
13.7 billion year old.
Who is the first astronaut in the world?
Yuri Gagarin.
Which country was first in space?
The Soviet Union.
Who made the first rocket in the world?
Dr. Robert H. Goddard.
What color is Earth?
Blue with white clouds.
What is the real name of Mercury?
Hydrazirum.
How many stars do Andromeda have?
1 trillion star.
How many countries reached Mars?
2 countries. Name the United States and the Soviet Union.
Who went to Mars first?
NASA's Mariner 4 was the only craft to finally reach Mars.
What is space class 5?
The area outside the Earth is the space.
What color is Saturn?
Yellow and brown.
What planet is green?
Uranus.
What color is Mercury?
Light grey.
Which is the biggest planet than Jupiter?
AB Argyle.
Which Kepler is the biggest than the Sun?
Kepler 452b.
Which planet is similar to Earth?
Venus and Mars.
Can we live on the moon?
No, humans could not live on the moon because the moon has almost no atmosphere. So, there's nowhere for us to breathe and no water on the moon either. We need water. We need to drink water to survive.
Can we live without the sun?
No, that's impossible. No sun, no life on earth. Because without the sun, air and water would freeze. So we can't live without the sun.
How many moons does Hamaya have?
2 moons named Namaka and Hayaka.
What is the loneliest exoplanet?
Exoplanet 2 MASS J2126.
Who named the sun?
Sumerian astronomers named the sun.
How many rings does Uranus have?
13 rings.
How many rings does Neptune have?
5 rings.
How many rings does Saturn have?
7 rings.
How many rings does Jupiter have?
4 sets of rings.